Hey guys, I thought I'd make this quick video for y'all. Has to do with my trunnions. So, as you can tell on here, this left side, specifically where the needle bearings ride on, looks normal wear. The right side, I'm guessing, and I didn't notice this at first, but it would rock side to side a lot compared to the others. And then what gave it away was this wear ridge right here. That part right there. It's not supposed to have that. It's supposed to look like this. So essentially, this was kind of like moving excessively while it was in the trunnion here. I mean, the rocker here. It moved too much, so I took it apart, pressed it out, and sure enough, I found this. So on top of this wear, which obviously is a bad sign, did give away, but I also found that, I guess from the needle bearings themselves, being pressed with that much pressure and, loading on the side, it created a ridge inside it. So thankfully, the rockers are fine. They're smooth. There's no caters or anything like that. But I'm not going to go too into depth as far as and I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous videos, but as far as in why I'm doing this rebuild. But maybe I'll do it in the next video. But long story short, what I'm thinking is the reason I had oil pressure troubles and stuff like that was this was something progressively getting worse, and I just didn't catch it in time. I thought it was the oil pump, but this kind of just reassures me that this was a long time coming. At some point, this was given away slowly, and eventually created the lifter tick. And along with the material that I lost here and the material that I lost in the actual, I don't think I have the old one with me. I don't think I kept it. Oh, no, here it is. So along with the material I lost from the trunnion itself, from the wear that it was having, it ultimately came down to the lifter, and eventually, again, this is what I think, eventually got my oil pump stuck, and I didn't have any oil pressure because of this guy. So definitely upgrade to that trunnion, especially if you see any side loading right here, because you won't see it on let me see where they at. You won't see it on, hold on here. You won't see any of this until you take it off, but what gave it away, like I said, was this side loading right here, and you can see it's not on there. So definitely check your trunnions. Make sure there's not too much side-to-side play. There will be some, but this one had noticeably a lot more than all the others. And that is while it was torqued down. I torqued them down, and I figured, this should be good. I'll just reuse them. And as I torqued them down, I just kind of played with all of them, moved them around, slid them. And I came into this one, and I noticed that it went excessively more than all the other ones. And I noticed this mark, and I didn't notice it on any of the other ones. So then I took it off, and this is what I found. Oh, and by the way, this one was still intact with the needle bearings. It's only missing some because I accidentally slid it out and it dropped. But this was still intact on this side. So like this. But this side, I mean, it completely, when I pressed it out, it just completely just fell apart, like in pieces. And I think one of the needle bearings was actually broken off. I'm not sure. But here's the piece. It just broke completely. It was barely holding on there. If I would have, I mean, yeah, I didn't have no oil pressure to begin with, but if I would have kept on anymore, definitely would have been more catastrophic, I believe. But yeah, so check them, replace them, upgrade them, especially if you're getting a cam with a higher spring pressure, dual spring. I definitely recommend it, just like anybody else has. I'm just looking through them right now, but yeah. So I thought I was going to be able to get away with it and use them, but I can't. So I am going to order the CHE trunnion upgrade and get those installed. Thanks for tuning in.